Hello all. Working on the Acadia again. So we've got a few things back on it, as you can probably see, since the last video. Went and honed the cylinder, got that all cleaned up, got all the carbon deposits out of the igniter pocket there. Studs are all chased and tapped, so everything's ready to go back on there. Attempted that, didn't get it quite centered, but no matter what I do, that's just not coming out. So there is enough meat there. I might just drill it until I can put a helicoil in it, or just drill it up to the next nominal size and tap it, and then just make a new stud. So it's only got to be yay long, just past the flywheel there. That shouldn't be that hard. Drill a hole in the end, drill a hole in the middle to intersect, and put a slot for grease. Grease comes out and greases the fan. No problem there. So that's what we've done on the cylinder. Got the bearing caps back on, reshimmed those, and this thing spins pretty much just perfect now. I am not doing any restoration work on this yet. I want to hear this thing run first, and then we'll get into that. Gas tank, we're going to use that for the time being. Maybe have a new one made up, or try and make one. But for the time being, it's a solid piece of pipe with focus. The end's welded on, and it's not going to rot out, so for the time being, we'll use that. What else can we talk about? Mixer, I've gone through the mixer. It's good to go as far as I can. I can't get it apart, so yeah. Excuse all the recycling. I got to take that out in the morning. There's the mixer. I wanted to put a bushing in that because that's pretty bad, but it sounds pretty good. I can get another mixer. I just really don't want to at this point, because that should come apart. That's two different pieces, or separate pieces. I just don't want to break it, so we're going to live with it. Hopefully it runs. If not, we might have to try and heat that with a torch and then get that free. That's last resort right now, but yeah. Then we got the igniter. That probably needs bushing. Not the end of the world, but we'll get into that. And then the weights. The pins are frozen, seized, whatever you want to call it. So those got to all come apart. Not the end of the world there. Just more time. The head rocker isn't horrendous, but somebody has, at one point, because that's rather old braze. That's nothing new. Has done that, so I might try and just file it so it looks a little more uniform. Might put a bushing in that rocker. I've seen a lot worse run, though, and I have a lot worse that runs. So we'll probably end up leaving that for the time being. Intake valve. The taper pin is also apparently seized, so working on that, trying to get that apart without bending the valve is fun. Exhaust valve, got that out. Focus, please. Thank you. It's pretty bad. Especially right there. So you either need to get a new valve, make a new valve, or for the time being, just run it. And we'll worry about that after, because like I say, I just want to hear this thing run. before I get into anything major on it. Oh, piston. That's over here. Got that all freed up, cleaned up. It's just got some dust on it now. Got all the rings out, obviously. Had one casualty. The one that was stuck the worst broke. So, we'll just run it with 3 rings for the time being and run it a little bit slower, which isn't the end of the world. Sorry, I got junk going on everywhere here. That's the ring that broke, obviously. It's a shame, but we've still got 3 good rings. So, that was going to be my plan, but according to the TV, it's 20 after 11, so I got to go to work tomorrow. So I probably should clean up and get to bed. That work thing takes all the fun out of doing this stuff, but it also pays for this stuff. So, there's a couple little pits. You can see that one right there, and that one right there. They both look like they're just past the travel of rings, so if I am really worried about this when I do go to restore it, I'll probably just clean them out really good, fill it with JB Weld, and make sure it's smooth. And then that'll just make me feel better. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So you say I can't do much else. Could maybe try and put the rings back on the piston, put the piston in tonight, but that could be 5 minutes or that could be an hour. Those rings were tight. So, and it'll probably be fun doing that by myself, trying to push everything in and hold it all together at the same time, compress the rings. So I might just wait for help on that one. But, yeah, it's coming along. Might also try and, when we do restore this, fix this, because that just bothers me. You'll never see it behind the head. Like, once the head's on, it sticks up a little bit further. You'll never see that, so that's, again, just me. But, anyway. Yeah, I thought we'd give you guys an update video on the Acadia, air-cooled. And, yeah. I think we're going to call it a video, because they say there's not much else I can really talk about, not much else to do. And, yeah. Alright, guys. Talk to you in the next one. I screwed that up royally. I wanted to do that. Alright, talk to you in the next one, guys.